Hi everyone. You'll probably be aware that we've had a refresh of the Knowledge Hub platform, and to tie in with the overall Knowledge Hub refresh, we've also refreshed the Prime Minister's Challenge Fund workspace, which is now called the Prime Minister's GP Access Fund. And there are some notable new features which I'm going to run through with you now. Okay. I'll just navigate to the workspace. What we've done is streamline the information on the workspace so that it is in line with the 5-year forward view, the 3 key themes of the 5-year forward view, which are health action, patient control and breaking down barriers. And where possible, we'll be putting guidance and documentation into these 3 areas according to how they contribute to those ambitions of the 5-year forward view. There are some pieces of information that don't fit into any of those categories, so they'll stay in general, which is where we're going now. I'm just going to take you through the new Hub features. So as I've just mentioned, there's a more meaningful content structure in line with the 5-year forward view. Publications will be structured according to their contribution. There'll be a simpler discussion structure. A single forum replaces all the multiple forums that were there before, so you get a holistic view of the whole of the programme. And there'll be more meaningful navigation pathways. You'll be able to see what content's been posted by individual members. You'll be able to view video content directly on the Hub. And you'll be able to view database content as tiles instead of just the tabular and detail views, which some people prefer. And there's a comprehensive site index. There'll be built-in process support for document review, which is based on the existing task functionality, and you'll have additional facilities to manage columns and data types in databases, so they'll become more useful. You'll be able to contact other Hub members immediately using direct private messaging. And to do that, you go back to anywhere on the site, anywhere somebody's name appears. So here, Jessica, click on the name, bring up her profile, and here you can send a private message. And Jessica will receive that private message in her private messages here, and she can reply to you there. She'll also receive an email notification if she's got those switched on. So that's a useful new functionality. But you can only do that when you see somebody's name appear. If we go back to the new features, there are enhanced facilities to control your notifications and to opt in and out of discussions, which gives you a bit more control over what you see and what you're notified about. Now you can call out to other members, so much like on Facebook or other social media types, if you type an @ and a user's name, it won't do a private message to them, but it will flag that that comment or notification is aimed specifically at them. So it will signpost them directly to information if you want to do that. So they're the new features within the Prime Minister's GP Access Fund workspace. What we've actually done as well is we've taken out anything related to suppliers. We've actually set up a new supplier workspace, which all of you, as members of Prime Minister's GP Access Fund workspace, will get an invitation to in the coming days. So you just click on the invitation to accept, and then that workspace will appear in your workspace list on your dashboard. They're here, Digital Technology Suppliers. So when you go to that workspace, you'll see we've grouped suppliers according to the name in alphabetical order, apart from the 4 principal system suppliers who are here. So in these supplier folders, We'll be putting information about those suppliers, and if you want to contribute to those, that would be great. So add any information that you have. It's just a great shared resource, a bit like a catalogue. But the 4 principal suppliers actually have their own mini workspaces. So each of these has access to their folder only. So TPP, for example, they can see this folder only. If you have any questions or queries relating to TPP that you want to ask them directly or other users, if you type those into the forum here, that can be accessed by all other scheme users, but also TPP themselves. So they can reply directly to you. And that's the same for Microtest, INPS, and EMIS. But they can't see each other's work. So I think you'll find this a really useful resource. And like I say, you should receive an invitation to this in the next day or two. If you don't receive an invitation, if you just go back to Prime Minister's GP Access Fund, go to your account, private messages, new private message. Yours will look slightly different to this because this is an administrative page. Do the Workspace Manager of the Prime Minister's GP Access Fund and type a message in here saying supplier workspace invitation or invite, and send that, and we can send you an invitation. But that's for all Prime Minister's GP Access Fund users. Okay, if you've got any questions at all, again, send to the Workspace Manager of the Prime Minister's GP Access Fund workspace and we'll do our best to answer those. Thank you.